Hey guys, so if you'd have told me about a year or two ago that having a dock on my iPhone's lock screen was going to be possible, I would probably laugh and say no, I don't think Apple would ever make this a feature or a function on the iPhone. However, Apple did enable this through a second method, right? Or a feature on the iPhone that isn't particularly aimed to bring this to the iPhone, but other developers have gotten creative and made this possible. And in today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my favorite live activities application on the iPhone for the year 2022. Now again, from this dock here, I can launch things like settings for Wi-Fi. I can do things like launch the music application. And again, this was something that was only possible with jailbroken iPhones in the past. And it's sort of crazy to see that live activities, one of the best features in iOS 16 in my opinion, has evolved and turned into something like this for the iPhone and iPhone users. So let me go ahead and show you my favorite live activity application for the year 2022. Now in the description down below, you'll find additional live activity applications that I think are worth a mention. So make sure you check those out as well. So let's just dive right into this video. Now, as always, if you would like to stay up to date with the latest iOS news and Apple software updates, of course, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on those notifications so that you don't miss another episode. So my favorite application for live activities is Lock Launcher. Now Lock Launcher is an application that allows you to create these extensions and shortcuts for the lock screen. We have 5 options here. We have settings, news, discovery, widgets, and favorites. Now the favorite options is the one that I want to talk about because you can enable live activities just like so. You have these apps and shortcuts directly on Dynamic Island if you have iPhone 14 Pro or 14 Pro Max, or here on the lock screen. Now let's launch the application here and let's go ahead and show you additional options. So you have button display, we have dock rows, so you can do more than one dock directly on the lock screen or Dynamic Island. You also have customizing options for how many icons you want. So I have it set to 6. You can set even more if you wish to do so, and then you can also change it from square to round icons. I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's go ahead and add one more option here for 7, and let me show you how easy it is to add one option to this row right here. So I have the dock here with all my extensions as I mentioned. So let's go into discovery here, and I can choose from any of the apps on my iPhone, any third-party applications. I can also use functions. So for example, if I want to go ahead and launch, let's say, the Bluetooth settings from the lock screen, just click on the plus icon here, add to favorites, and now it is added to the dock on the lock screen, and there it is. Bluetooth settings has been added since I did add an additional option there. And you can control all these options directly from your favorites right here under Dynamic Island in live activity sections. There's also additional options down here and more purposes for this application. I just think these developers really took advantage of the live activities and turned this into something else that really evolved the lock screen of the iPhone. Again, if you told me that the lock screen was going to be able to have a dock in the future, I would have probably said no, this will never happen. Now you can also add widgets, of course, to the home screen of your iPhone, follow any news and information that they provide in regards to updates, and your settings here as well. But yeah, my favorite application for the year 2022 is Lock Launcher. It took advantage of one of the biggest features, live activity. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in those comments down below, what is your favorite app for the year 2022 and why? I would like to hear from you in those comments down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.